I've got another presentation for you. It's that time again. Today's presentation is on if I had my own Animal Crossing game and was Nintendo, what would that Animal Crossing game be? When Nintendo are definitely here and spying on us, they can get some hints. That's the goal. So shall we get on with that? Shall we give that a go? I'm going to stop the music. I'm very sorry, music, but you can shut the heck up. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Let's do this. Let's do this. So, Nintendo, I hope you are listening. I've come up with my own Animal Crossing game. What would it be if I were Nintendo and I was in charge? So this is introducing Animal Crossing Spoolleaf Wild Horizons. I think it flows off the tongue. I don't think Nintendo could do any better. I think that's the ultimate name. That's the best name we could have. There's a little peek. We've even got the cover. Can I click to the next? No. Okay. This is the cover art for Animal Crossing Spoolleaf Wild Horizons. This is me. Because I'm not in everyone's game. Just, it's not that. That would be horrendous. I'm just for inspo on the cover. There's a big cross through the fishing because there's absolutely no fishing allowed in this game. It's cancelled. There's no fishing. We can all live a free and happy life. And there's just the occasional little sad hamster that appears, and we'll get to the city bit in the background in a minute, but there we go. Let's keep going, shall we? Where would it be set? We've had we've had greenery areas. We've had islands. So we've had the classic we've had the classic green field with some trees on it. We've got the Animal Crossing New Horizons island. Where would we go next? I've heard rumors where people are like, oh, it's going to be in a city. We're going to be able to drive cars. But I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. So I was thinking, what are some options? It could be that city. It could be like a bigger forest. We've already had islands, but maybe they're going to do a different kind of island. An island in the sky, loftier style. A cave, Animal Crossing new holes, or a random moon somewhere. Maybe they're going to take it into space, and then we could see horrors like this. So hopefully not into space, because I do not want to see this. This is my proposal. Right. I propose we have a forest village area. Okay, we know this has been done before. Okay. We're just going to do it better, right? For a villagey, foresty, natural area, and then we have a city attached, but bigger and better than it has been done previously. Because I know we've got City Folk and we've got New Leaf, and they both do have that area with some kind of a city attached. I've not played, I'll be really honest, I've not played City Folk. That's the only one that's not the only one I've not played. I've not played the GameCube Animal Crossing either. But New Leaf, it is literally just a little strip. You cross the road here. You cross this little train track. Then you've got one little street that you run up and down with a couple of shops on it. We want to make that bigger and better, okay? In Animal Crossing Spoolleaf New Wild Horizons edition, it will be bigger and better. Because I don't think we could have a city on its own without a green area. Because I feel like that would kill the vibes of Animal Crossing. I feel like we need the nature, we need the trees, we need the grass, we need the flowers, we need that natural element. Otherwise it kind of kills the core of Animal Crossing, in my own opinion. But who are we? We've been just like a random chump that's just showed up and moved in. We've been an accidental mayor. We've also been, because I still think it's Rover. Rover could have been the mayor that we were meant to be in New Leaf. And we've also been a resident rep, which is us in New Horizons. So I was thinking we could be a city planner and we kind of live on the suburbs and then we go in and plan the city. This is not a game designer. Let's just get that out the way. So that means that we can change everything. We build this city up. We make it look cool. We custom. Well, we'll get into it in a minute. But I feel like our role should be city planner, right? Hear me out. The city would be really customizable, as that's our literal job. That's just what I just said, isn't it? Right. So there's two elements, aren't there? We've got the village, we've got the city. So in the village, it's going to be decoratable like New Horizons. So we can put rugs. No, we can't put rugs outside but we would be able to put rugs outside as well. We'd be able to put furniture outside. It'd be really customizable because in New Leaf we couldn't put furniture outside, which was sad. But we're also going to bring back old fruit types. We're going to have perfect fruits going to come back. We'll have bananas again. It's going to be wonderful, very luscious, very thriving in the village. The homes would be in the village part. And the town hall. They'd stay in that bit. For some reason, I decided that. I don't know if that makes sense. Probably doesn't for the town hall to be in the village bit. It probably would go in the town/city, wouldn't it? But I don't know. And we'd also, but I feel like the observatory could come back. And that could be in the village forest area because that's where it would be darkest. And that's where it would make sense for an observatory to be. And we'd have Celeste there like all the time because I love Celeste, okay? I love Celeste. But then in the city, we've got the museum, we've got the shops, and like, you know, in Happy Home Paradise, where we could change the look of the restaurant and stuff. Very much that vibe. We could sort of like run around all the shops, do them up, decorate them. We could design the interiors of them, but then they could still be functional shops. So we'd design the Able Sisters store and then put the mannequins where we want them and things. And then the Able Sisters would move in and use that store, is my thought. We would all be able to access Nooking Flippingtons. I don't care if we have to have another person over again, because this time I got more friends. But the option of freaking Nookingtons, we're having it. But also, I feel like we should have, don't know how this would work, this was just a 5-minute thought. Could we have our own market stall or shop that we could decorate? And then when we have people over, they could buy stuff from our store. I don't know how it would work, but if we could have our own shop, set our prices, maybe we could have some special custom items, like custom designed items that we could sell? I don't know how that would work. Nintendo wouldn't like that because somebody might draw like a peen on something and they wouldn't want that getting sold. I don't know. Again, that's not my problem. I'm just the one that's making a fantasy Animal Crossing game here. Villagers. Sorry, jump scare. Rodney jump scare. They need to be meaner again and make you regret wearing that shirt. Ew. But maybe not too mean. Just a little bit more zesty. We'll go with zesty. I don't want them to make everybody cry. I just feel like they need a bit more going on. Just more personality. We could do some more... Just more... I wish he had more to say. And also they could do with a bit more personality. Some more challenges. Like a challenge you to get the biggest fish within a time limit again. We could play hide and seek with them again. Things like that would, I think that would spice it up a lot. And also I feel like we need like, not Facebook, but we need some kind of, I'd like to have some kind of record of everyone that's been on our island and how good of friends we were with them that we could look back on. Maybe we could save our photos that we had with that villager with their profile. I don't know. Just some kind of... Like, it's nice now that they can come back as tourists. And it's like, oh my god, Flurry, it's you again. Like, it's nice, like, reconnecting with them. So I feel like something like that it'd be a realistic thing to have, right? Anyway. And also, you can ban them from your house when you don't want them in there. That's top priority. Top priority. What's next? They're not going to be this mean. Sorry, my camera's in the way. But I wrote not quite this mean, Velma sheesh. This is where Velma says... This is on the GameCube version, I believe. I always thought you were some freak mental case because you run around the town all the time. Bleh. So yeah, we're not going to quite bring this level back, but just a bit more zesty. So, decorating. I don't know if this is decorating, but it is. Some more placement options, i.e. to be able to put items on beds, under gazebos, so they're not like all locked on a grid. I'd like some more Sims like furniture placement. But you know, when there's a cheat in The Sims where you can unlock things from the grid and you can put things anywhere. That kind of vibe. So we could put candles on little shelves. I just want to put I want to put Michael the mannequin on a bed. That's what I want to do. We can't put anything underneath this gazebo. Like we could put a table or maybe some chairs under a gazebo or a chainsaw. That would be brilliant. So just a bit more flexibility. I'd also like to be able to have indoor decorating mode outside, so we can press a button and then like select and drag and drop from the sky kind of vibes, because at the moment just chucking things out and sliding them around drives me nuts. I will be real. Also diagonal furniture placement, because sometimes you have a television or just you've always got to put things directly facing, and it would help a lot if you could have, say, just living room chairs aimed diagonally at a television. That would work, because it's something you do in real life, right? That's just a natural thing, the natural flow of a living room, right? You know? What else would we have? Just more custom design slots. And maybe we could swap some out so they're not active, but we could still save them and then draw them back into our current bank of design slots. I just need more custom design slots, let's be real. This is me when I'm trying to do decorating outside on Trash Island. I just thought we'd throw that in there. But then I've just got some other little quality of life things that this game would have. We would have a free camera. We'd be able to look behind things. When we did that build in Backrooms, and I was able to like walk around the room and then go into the field of wheat, that inspired this. Because it'd be so good just to be able to 3D move around the island and not be just locked facing one. Think of all the extra design opportunities, or the extra things you could hide around the island, okay? And also, I feel like other NPCs should have houses. So why does Isabel not have a house? I've always presumed she lived above resident services. But I would love to go and like watch her TV shows with her. Could we visit Tom Nook? Maybe we can't visit Tom Nook's house because his like mega mansion is inaccessible. But surely like Brewster's got a little apartment up there, or Blathers must go off somewhere. Like where do they go? They don't just stand. Give them some more life. I'd love to see where they live. And also, yeah, NPCs. What did I say? NPCs shut up a bit. Yeah, because doing some things in New Horizons drags because we've got the same repeated. You've got to go through some set lines to try and achieve anything, like flying to and from different places. There's so many pages of Bellsprout over to blah, 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 that it takes like 50 years to get anywhere and do anything quite quickly. So just a little bit more please, Nintendo. Also, more mini games we could do with friends. That would be in my Animal Crossing. We'd bring back like the Tortimer's Island medals challenges where we have to like dig up certain things, etc, etc. Just more interactivity, more fun and games with our friends that we may or may not have, you know? That would be great. And also, I feel like gold tools just shouldn't break because that's how that's how the universe works. That is the natural flow of things. And I hate that golden tools in New Horizons break because breaking tools is annoying. But at least there'd be a goal and some kind of achievement in having a gold shovel, for instance. Thank you for coming to my presentation. Animal Crossing Spoolleaf World Horizons will be available never. You're welcome. Put your pre-orders in never. And this is my last patch slide because I thought it was really important. Apparently this is from a Japanese advert for Animal Crossing. I can't find the advert. Whenever I find links from articles about this advert, it's taken down everywhere. There's a lady in like a Lolita type dress, and she's like really dressed up in this pretty dress, and she's just like squeezing Tom Nook's belly, and that's the only other still I can find of this advert. So if anyone can ever find the whole thing, I would absolutely love to see it. But there we go. Da-da-da-da. Thank you so much. That wraps up today's presentation. We are all free to go home now.
But you don't care.